Good morning. Good afternoon soon, and this is supposed to be a recording. Or this a recording that explains my mental processes when I'm trading. So this is the daily time frame. And the zones have marked out our internal range liquidity. So markets made a full run up, leaving some swing points within this range. So this whole range is called, or this whole range is, or can be divided or can be classified into two parts, where here is the low and here is the range high. So range low, range high, and then it is a full run up, right? That means there are points in this region where markets can come back to grab liquidity. And then what is mostly termed as liquidity in this market is the swing lows and the swing highs. So you can see over here that market got to a high, came down small and broke this high again, created a new high, came down small, broke this high, created a new low. Created a new high, came down small, broke this high, created a low, broke this high, created a low, broke the high, created a low, broke the high again. So what's likely going to happen now is, since that's what market has been doing, we can look at these points as internal range liquidity, where markets can come back to visit or to grab liquidity. We get it. So on the daily time frame, it's a series of higher highs, higher lows, 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 right? But when you go on the weekly time frame, you see what I'm trying to do here. It's just a big move up. There's the other day putting the break. Just a big move up. You get what I'm saying? So, and on the monthly, it's even more detailed. It's just a move up. So what I'm speculating is the market is going to come down, come below this range, the previous or the current month's low, enter this fair value gap, roam over there small before continues to go up. 1 day later, this is the previous week, and as you can see, I've highlighted certain zones in the chart. If you be stressing, so why we smoke on taba? So the reason behind my trade today is this blue candle. Took it out. What I was taught is, whenever there's a big move down, then market begins to coil, look for the opposite. Market begins to coil, look for the opposite candlestick, right? So there's the opposite candlestick. It was going down, and then when it started coiling, it printed the opposite candlestick. That's a buy candlestick, right? This buy candlestick is going to serve as a zone for the continuation of this trend. What I'm looking for price to do is to reprint this trend down. Okay, let me take the full trend, reprint it, and come all the way here. So I'm looking for a move like this.
Make your music move with you. With Premium, you can download your music at higher quality.
I'm looking for a move that stretches all the way to that zone.
Tap the banner to learn more.
Okay, let's get rid of this. So now, what about the opposite candle that made me select it? Of course, market does only 4 moves in the market. it consolidates, expands, reverses, and retraces. So it expanded up, got to a level, and then reversed. The reverse broke below this low. It's an internal range liquidity, right? Broke below this low. From here, we start speculating. Okay, maybe market wants to show a turnaround or wants to give us another bias. So after breaking this low, started speculating the market really closely. Then it closed below this low, printed another candle, and then printed the blue candle. That's Thursday's trading day. Then Friday, what Friday did was Friday traded below that whole trading day, took the liquidity out, then sucked back in. So we are going to look at this candlestick right here, Friday's candlestick. We are going to look at what happened in that candlestick. So what happened was price came into the premium discount, price came into the premium zone, then it is shooting off from there. So I can clear this now. Price came into this zone, then it is coming down from there. So what I can do now is I'll circle here and here as my zone. Let me mark it out first before I remove the rectangle, or else I'll be distracted. And I remove the rectangle from it. I'm looking for price to. Thank you. How is yours? Okay.
Drama in the town every time when we link up. They in the road, pagan, we gon' shoot up. Everywhere you dey, my name, day, man, I ball up.
So from this zone, go on the 2-hour time frame. Then I take my entry base off of this candle, because it's a resistance.
Nobody knows where I come from. Coming
On
at
a
a
different dimension.
may nobody question. Fresh man, boy, I'm handsome. Nobody knows where I come from. Coming at a different dimension. No beard anymore. May nobody question.
Spiritual. She's so spiritual.
I could see day, not so dear, but I'm spiritual. Spiritual. She's so spiritual. My baby won't see me so road. Please spiritual. See their home, catch us a fool. Mungo to their home, no catch us a fool. No, their home, catch us a fool. Mungo to their home. They kiss me on the dime.
So that's the reason for this trade.
Everyone the fraud now, I'll be earning, but I still find myself, I'm searching. Them I go talk, say I'm talking sense. Everybody talk, say I'm talking sense. Can nobody try fit to kill my ain't nobody fit to
So if you couldn't enter this trade, you can enter right here, or you can wait till it gets here. So if you enter right here, you put your stop loss here. But if you enter right here, yeah, you maintain your stop loss here or here. You pull it down to, let's say, this point.
So dear, but I'm spiritual, spiritual.
And go to USD if you want.
My baby won't see me so road, deeply spiritual.
So for USD JPY, I marked out the zones. They're down in the top. It's raining. I marked it down in the top. And then I mark this area. There's sensitivity at this area. Why? Because it's an old high. You get it? I already know that when price gets to this area, I can bounce off. My search to know where exactly price will bounce off of is what led me to the weekly time frame. And I marked out the high of this red candle. So again, the opposition candle. See? The closure of it, the opening of it. I went down to the daily time frame. So that price had already tapped here. Then I marked there as the range again. So what I'm doing with that is trying to limit my focus. Not limit it in terms of not see what else is going on outside that range, but then limit it in terms of I want to be seeing, you see, it's data that you are reading, right? I want to be seeing a specific data. I don't want to be seeing everything. The fact that I want to place a trade in the afternoon session, that means I should go and be taking in data from 1990 something. You get it? I'm trying to limit my focus or narrow down or streamline. I think that's the right word. Streamline my focus from this high to this high. Why we smoke on taba? Nankuja yasemaba. Right. So this is the range. No, you. Then when we go to the weekly time frame, I mark the previous week's low as the boundary. So already I've marked here and here out, but I'm not expecting price to go below this low. So when price gets somewhere here, I'll start being suspicious because I don't want price to go below this low. That will invalidate my setup. So I'm going to the 4-hour time frame. Now I'll streamline the charts too. This low and this high. So higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This means I'm not expecting price to come all the way here again. Why? Because this high has created a low over here that created a new high. So I'm expecting lower prices, but I'm not expecting it to go below this region. If it goes below this region, it will invalidate my trade idea. I come to the highest point and I check what's going on there. I saw that price went up but failed to break below the previous high or the monthly high. So I went to the 2-hour time frame, check what was going on there, went to the 1-hour time frame. And I saw that there was a sudden drop and then a consolidation. That's what made me place this sell trade, because the consolidation is a hint that market is likely going to turn around. That's what happens most of the times. You see that market got here, consolidated and reversed. Exactly. When the move is about to happen, start with consolidation. It's never going to start from reversal or continuation. You get it? Coming in a different dimension. So down, 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 down. I'm expecting lower prices. Down, down, down. So continue going down.
Shit so spiritual. Aquincy na doce die, but I'm spiritual. Spiritual. Shit so spiritual. My baby haunting me so deeply spiritual. Tidia katra safo, bunko tidia no katra safo no. Dia katra safo, bunko tidia Three kiss me one a diamond, me one a dozen. Boys in this kajo, nini na your sentence. Everyone they fraud now, hope I be earning, but I still they find myself. I'm searching. Them I go talk say I'm talking sense. Everybody talk say I'm talking sense. Can nobody try fit to kill my? Ain't nobody fit to quench my thirst. And I don't be fight my soul, fighting my spirit from within, fighting my demons and within. Nobody can know how I'm feeling. It's a win or win. I can never lose my soul. Enough of them my charts, now peas in my ends. Everybody hungry, so we get the bread. We are deep on streets, boy, never call the feds. Oh no, if you sell out the cane at your head. Fire in the boots, man. Everybody burn Muchi, do the hour. Shorty them are calling me. Basubari nazi kobuda. Yeah, imana kudia. Spiritual. Shit so spiritual. Aquincy die na doce die, but I'm spiritual. Spiritual. Shit so spiritual. My baby haunting me so deeply spiritual.
Yeah.
Free my soul, you for free your mind. Wake up and smoke some trees. I know I won't lose my mind. Oh yeah, free my soul, you for free your mind.